6 million people die each year due to tobacco. This is equivalent to 16,400 people dying each day. By 2030, that figure will balloon to 10 million. Cigarette smoking is an epidemic. It is an industry built on lies, manipulation, and bribery.
We have seen tobacco industry trying to come out with some innovations as they may be thinking in trying to lure people to continue using tobacco products. A case in point is the electrical cigarettes and shisha, and indeed it is now proven that the shisha is even having more serious health risks than even others.
Tobacco was arguably the 20th century's most successful product, but is a product with a history of tremendous damage to humanity's well-being. Tobacco companies have hidden the truth about the danger their product poses. It is an industry whose huge profits accrue from the misery of the people. Professor Peter Odhiambo, the chairman of the Tobacco Control Board, explains.
It's a long journey. It has been. Looks like we're still traveling because the tobacco industry, who have been the foremost problem for us in terms of trying to control non-communicable diseases in this country, are still at it.
Africa is tobacco companies' #1 target today. Squeezed by stringent regulations in the West, tobacco companies have shifted their market to Africa, earning millions even as more and more people die. It's a war against this mass killer with a sophisticated network of profiteering producers. And it is a race against time to save the country from a product that is addictive and ruthlessly dangerous. Parliament's passing of the Tobacco Control Act in 2007, leading to the formation of the Tobacco Control Board in 2009, has given impetus to this war, and positive results against a hostile enemy are beginning to emerge. For example, the Act decrees the setting up of smoking zones to control smoking in public places and protect non-smokers. In the media front too, great strides have been registered, as Miss Lilian Omondi, acting chairlady of the Tobacco Control Board, explains.
You are all aware that you do not see any advertisements from any actors in the industry. You do not see tobacco products being promoted on media, be it radio, TV, or newspapers.
Yet those successes face serious challenges. Tobacco companies continue on their destructive path in Africa. In Kenya, the work of the Tobacco Control Board has been bogged down by court cases brought in by tobacco companies.
There are those cases that have been able to stifle and retard the intentions of the board. But I am proud to say that despite those challenges and court cases that were filed, the board has emerged victorious.
Moreover, minimal expected morals, such as producing cigarettes with low tar, are ignored. Research indicates that cigarettes manufactured in Kenya contain 31 milligrams of tar, compared to 18 milligrams for cigarettes manufactured in the United Kingdom. Tar is the main chemical responsible for the health risks caused by tobacco. This irresponsible act is a deliberate tactic by tobacco companies to profit at the expense of the health of Africans.
The only thing that I could say at this point is that anybody smoking cigarettes in the 30 milligram range would have to have some suicidal attitudes.
It has been found in earlier research, very, very early, in the 50s, that if a child with a developing brain inhales a whole cigarette stick, the brain development will be thwarted for that moment by even up to 10%.
The challenge is to get people to understand the danger tobacco poses to the entire community and not just to the smoker.
Remember, second-hand smoke is worse than even the smoke that is inhaled by the smoker. That member of public suffers more damage. Not to trivialize that even a smoker suffers, but we must protect everybody in this country.
Tobacco is responsible for 94% of lung cancers. It immensely contributes to a number of other cancers, including skin, mouth, kidney, or esophagus and neck cancers. It is also responsible for several infections, including respiratory infections, heart diseases, strokes, gangrene, mouth sores, and impotence.
Probably some level later, further afield, do not even know that cancer is such a serious disease. There's probably a general impression that if you are sick, you go to the hospital, probably you'll get a cure.
This product is an all-round danger. It affects everything around: the individual, the community, economy, and also ravages the environment.
For the environment, the tobacco farmer will have to clear some forest to get firewood to be able to cure his tobacco for the market. While they farm, the farms actually have the other danger. The tobacco plant will require lots of fertilizers as well as pesticides. Again, they require a lot of water.
This is a war that demands nothing less than behavioral change, including migrating away from tobacco to growing crops with better value. As Dr. Johnson Maithaka, Director of Crop Resources, Agriculture and Market Development, explains.
The government have no business promoting tobacco. However, farmers need alternative livelihoods, and therefore the government is promoting crops like soya in Western Kenya and other crops in Eastern, including the high-value traditional food crops. These include sorghum, millets, and pulses like cowpeas, green grams, beans, and even very early maturing maize varieties.
Don't start smoking, and if you are smoking, stop smoking.
Cigarette smoking is harmful to your health, and growing tobacco destroys the environment.